Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In this video I will show you how I created a beautiful dashboard like this one that I have here right in my background, and I will give you all the steps and how you can do your own with the images that you want to use on your own dashboard. Alright, let me start with a quick tour of the shack so I can show you where I use the dashboard. You can see I have a 3-monitor setup for my main computer. This one that is in the middle with the red square around it is the monitor that I use for the dashboard. When I share my screen with you, I will show you the dashboard using that monitor. The other thing that I wanted to maybe show you the rest of the shack is to show that I also have a separate Raspberry Pi running here, the ham clock, very popular dashboard also. Then on the right side is the rest of the workbench, where I have more monitors for 2 computers that I'm running here. As you can see, there is no lack of monitors on the shack. All right, first let me start with what was the source of my inspiration to build my own dashboard, which is the dashboard by N2FXB, which I'm showing you here. So let me remove some of the titles from the screen, so you can see that dashboard in its full glory. I found this almost by accident. I'm not sure what I was looking for when I came across this dashboard, and I really like it. And N2FXB is the website maintainer of the New Jersey Emergency Communications Team. So this is their website. Here at the bottom you can see Dave N2FXB as a website maintainer. So let's go back to his dashboard. Let's I'm gonna put a full screen so it's easier to see it. First thing you notice when you put it full screen is the screen doesn't adjust itself to the new size, to the extended size, and it has a lot of useful information, a lot of very nice imagery all together in one place. He has put at the bottom here the date, the UTC time, and the local time. And I'm not sure why, for what reason is the time is coming twice in here. There is the refresh button in here to reload the contents, the version of his dashboard in this gray bar at the bottom, v2.24, which is the latest. And then he placed buttons in here that it will shows different websites on the dashboard. So let's start with the first one. You have reference, you have eCars, which is no loading for some reason on my machine. Then you have a radar imagery. You have POTA website, which is the POTA app website. You have this very popular contest website that has all the details of all the upcoming and current contests. Then you have this shortwave listener information. And the last button that he put in his dashboard is the net logger, where you can see the current nets and other information that is available on the net logger website. So I'm gonna go out of full screen. I'm going to go back to the main page of their dashboard from Dave from N2FXB. So this was great, but there are a few things that I believe that I could improve on this dashboard to make it better, or to make it more useful for me. Like, for example, removing this bottom gray line, which is there is no purpose to be always showing on the screen. It's taking a lot of real estate. The date, the time, this black part here with all this information is also taking a lot of real estate on the screen. And then I thought I will download and I will follow the instructions, and I'm gonna make those changes. So, and that it takes me to the problem that I found. Dave and M0FXB, it has this PDF with instructions on how you can make changes into the dashboard, but the changes that he allows into his own dashboard are very limited. You can change some images, or you can change some website, but you cannot change anything else, right? You're gonna change you cannot modify the rest of the structure, and you cannot also distribute your dashboard if you are making changes. So as you can see here, I highlighted that part, which is very clear. Is the first sentence. M0FXB dashboard is offered as a freeware. It may be used and distributed freely without modification, and provided that the copyright information is not removed. So based on that, I thought I need to start my own, and I'm going to build my own dashboard, which I'm going to make available with the source code, and I'm going to share with you, and you can use, change anything you want, remove. In mine, there is no copyright, so you can do whatever you want, and you will find the code on mine on GitHub. So let me switch to the dashboard that I created, and let me walk through the different functionality that I added and the main differences with the previous one that I show you. So I have the dashboard here. Let me put it in full screen mode with F11. As you can see, as soon as you press F11, the dashboard automatically readjusts itself all the images to take the entire space on the screen. And at the same time, if you go out of full screen, it will do that. And also, if you go from maximize mode to normal mode, all the pictures readjust automatically. So this is called web responsive. If you change the size of your browser, it will also readjust automatically the images. So let's go back to maximize the browser, and let's go back to full screen, and let's go through the different options that we added. So the first main changes that you will see here on the screen is in the code that I rewrote from scratch. I remove we don't have a permanent bar here at the bottom taking space. Now the date, the local time are on the left side. In the middle of the screen, you have you can put your call sign and your locator or whatever else you want to put in there. And on the right side or the right top corner, we have the UTC time. The menu now for the options that the pages that you can bring are tagged into this drawer into the right. So you have, of course, back, you have a refresh. You can do a refresh of everything. You can help. If you click the help, it will show you basic functionality of what you can do on the page. In CAD, this is another page that I created. Is local, so it's allowed me to control from the browser my rotator and my radius, any of my radius. I will make a video about this CAD controller via web in a separate video. So if you're interested into see that, please wait for that video to come out. Then I have club log, I have the contest, which is the same site on the previous dashboard. I have a ham clock, and this is my ham clock that I was showing you before, that I'm running in a separate big screen on the side. In case that I wanted to see it here, I can also bring it because it has a web interface. I have a lightning. You can see all lightning in North America. I have my Pi-Star for my DMR hotspot, and I have a radar for the local Canadian weather, for precipitation and things like that for my area. I have a very useful site. It's called Time Is, which allows not just the time, but this is the important. If you are FT8 user, then it's very important to have exact time in your computer, and you can check that here on this site. And the last one, I have winds, which it shows all the winds, and if I click in the area where I live, I can see in my area the winds are from the 80 degrees and at 8 kilometers per hour. So you can add more buttons in here. There is no limitation. You can add up to probably the bottom of the page. So there is capacity probably for 8 or 9 more buttons and different website or options that you want to add. If you want to go back, you just click the back option here. You go back to the main dashboard. And there are a couple of big changes in this one. So number one, any of these images, you can zoom in right with the scroll of your mouse, like I'm doing here. And not only you can zoom in, you can also drag the image just to move the image to the area that you are interested. If you double click on the image, it will bring the image in full screen. And here you also have the zoom capability and the dragging of the image option. And to go back to the previous full view of all the dashboard, you just double click the image and you go back. So those are basically the enhancements I made on my own version of the dashboard. The zooming, the panning of the image, removing all empty or wasted space between the pictures, and having the menu only showing when you need as drawers, that you can pull them from that side of the screen. So that's everything. I hope that you find this useful. I will put the links on the GitHub on the description of the video, so you can find the code for this dashboard. But before we finish with the video, let's go very quickly through the source code. It's only one file where you have everything, and you can download that file to your own computer and open that file in your browser just from there. So I will walk through that file code so I can show you where you can customize the options to make my dashboard your own. So I have here Visual Studio Code open with this file. I call it ham-html. Let me remove the overlays so it's easy for you to see it. It's very simple. We have the styles for everything that is on the page at the top, and this is pretty much, you don't have to change that unless you want to make big changes. So I'm going to scroll down this part very quickly. Then we have the scripts part. This is all the JavaScript part of the this HTML page, and in this we have the loading the library that it does all the zooming on the images. And by the way, it's just 2 files. It's not just one file like I mentioned earlier, because I forgot that you need to have this library file also. I will put it on my GitHub as well, on the same repository. So the A URL array has all the options. The first value is the color of the menu, then is the text of the menu, the third value is the link, and the last value is the scaling on the page. So as you can see here, for example, on the club log option, this is the color of the club log button, this is the text, this is the link of the club log, my live stream in clublog.org. And I am using a scale factor of 1.7 just to make it bigger on my screen on my dashboard, and so on and so forth for all the options in the menu. So if you want to add more pages, the only thing that you need to do is just add sections like this with the color of your button, the title of your button, the link of the website that you want to bring, and if you want to scale it up or scale it down, compare of the original site size. This is regarding the menu. Now, regarding the images, is exactly the same. You can have 12 images for now, because I'm working on a new version that I'm planning to do like a slideshow in each box, so that could bring the dashboard to have unlimited number of images. But that will be on a next release. So I was telling you, those are all the images. So the first component of the line is the name of the title that appears on the dashboard image, and the second is the source of that image. In some cases, it will be external sources from your network, like the majority of them. But for example, there was one of the image that is the ham clock MUF propagation chart, which I am bringing that directly from my ham clock, and this is the IP address of my ham clock Raspberry Pi server. That's it. There is no much on that. You can change any of these. And if you want to make other changes, you can read the code and make any changes you want. Everything is open source and free. Here you have you can put your call sign and your locator or any text you want in the middle part of the dashboard. And the last part is the HTML body of the page, which is only the div containers. There is nothing else here to touch, change, or modify, because if you do, it will screw up the entire dashboard. That's everything, folks. I hope you like the video. If you do, please remember to hit like and subscribe. And you can check, or you can find the links to the GitHub to find the files of the dashboard in the description section below the video in YouTube. Thanks for watching, and until the next time.